Hi YouTube. I'm going to make a quick video because I've been in electronics all my life and I hear this problem all the time. People spill things on their computer, people spill things on their laptops, and they short it out, or the keyboards no longer work. You can't use a couple buttons. Everybody's out buying new keyboards, or they're buying new computers, throwing out the old ones. I have a couple of laptops. This one's an E1505 Inspiron. I actually have the paperwork from the Geek Squad saying we can't fix it, we got to put a new motherboard in. I laid it out and the sun dried it out, and now I got a brand new laptop somebody's throwing up. But anyway, one of the things that have been bothering me and I never got around to was these scrolling keys over here were sticking. I guess there's soda pop in them or whatever. I've done about 100 of these, but everybody's afraid, so I'm going to show you a little procedure how to do it. I apologize for the video. I'm in my laundry room. We just got back from vacation. Everything's a mess, but here, check this out. All you do, whatever computer you have, you remove the keyboard. You can do this with a full box keyboard, but it takes a lot of drying time. But you take this keyboard and you carefully apply it to some water. Let me see if I can focus down on the water. I'm not going to edit this. I'm not a video guy. I'm just a computer guy. So what I'm going to basically do is turn on some water. Can you see that? Wash the keyboard. Press the buttons around there. I filled the tub up with a little bit of water. I'm going to take some of this high-tech computer cleaner. Just a couple of little drops of Dawn. It's fine. You just want to break down the soda pop or whatever's in there. Rinse this little son of a brick out. I don't want to take too long doing this because I know it's a pain. Okay, wash it, I get it. Basically, you just rub it out. In the area that's causing you a problem, you just want to get that Pepsi or whatever broke down, Coke, whatever you drink. Whatever got spilled on it, coffee, sugar. You just want to get that sugar broke down. Then after you run it through some mild detergent, or some of that high-tech computer soap I have, you just take and rinse it. Now what you're trying to do is you're trying to make sure that you're rinsing down underneath of the keys and where the buttons are pressing together. Ow, hot. Not too hot. You want it to be warm, that'll break down the syrups a little better, but you definitely don't want to use cold water because it won't break the syrup down, or the sugars in the syrup. Okay. Rinse it real good, all kinds of directions. Make sure you press all your keys, because even though those are the keys sticking, I'm sure there's soda pop and the rest of it. And you just work the buttons, a little bit, so that's going to knock the stuff off. Then you use a high-tech dryer. Just shake the water out the best you can. Shake the water out the best you can. Okay. Then what I do is dry it off on a high-tech implement like a towel. Sorry, just trying to be silly. Biding time. Basically, you just get the water out of it. I'm hoping I don't have to edit this, but I'll go through it real quick. Sorry for all the time and inconvenience, but like I say, I'm not a video guy, but I am a computer repair guy. We're coming into the shop now. This is the laptop that come on you. Here's the laptop I tore the keyboard out of. I'm just going to grab myself some air here. I know, I hate watching videos where you have to watch it. I have an air compressor. If you don't have there you go. I have an air compressor so I can blow the water out of these. If not, you can get some canned air or leave it out in the sun to dry, or just let it hang out for a couple of days. But I blow this out because I have the ability to do there. Back to the high-tech implement. You just want to get all that water out of there, that's all. And hopefully you got the syrup off. now what I use, now that that's dried out, blowed out, whatever. I should have set this up better before I started this video. I apologize. Oh, there goes some parts I'll probably do. Now you just need to get a little container. Like I said, I should have prepared better for this. My container's dirty. Let me just rinse this real quick. Sorry about the time. You don't want to use some kind of a container that's dirty or has dirt in it or whatever. This one had a little bit of dust on it, and I don't want to soak it in dust. So here comes the expensive part of the project. It costs you about $1, maybe 50 cents, depending upon how much you got to use. But just some isopropyl alcohol. Now all this isopropyl alcohol is going to do, let me get down here to where my keyboard's at. Now all this, see what I did was I just laid it in a little shallow tray. You can use anything, some Tupperware or whatever. You just throw that in there and squirt on some isopropyl alcohol. Now basically all the isopropyl is going to do is clean your contacts, remove the water that you just put in there. Just go ahead and put it on nice and liberal. Nice and liberal. You just want to soak that thing with some isopropyl. And you can just shake it around there a little bit, make sure the isopropyl gets in all the buttons, work it in all the buttons. Work all your buttons real good. Okay. You got some in there, just shake it around. Get all that isopropyl in there. Drain it out, fill it up. Good enough. Work the buttons, work the buttons. All that'll do is give you access to get your water out of there. Then of course you drain your isopropyl alcohol out of there, and you repeat the steps 1 through 6 of before. You use your high-tech towel, beat it out, wipe it down, whatever you need to do, get her dry. Now usually what I'll do in the summer is let this out in the sun to dry, but it's winter now, so it'll just have to sit out inside the house. Smells like isopropyl to me. Oh, by the way, I want to say this real quick. I accept no responsibilities for anybody hurting themselves with alcohol, electronics, or any of that crap. Yeah, you can do this if you want to. This is at your own risk. I ain't replacing nobody's keyboards. You don't want to do this, don't do this. If you're afraid of doing this, don't do this. Don't do this. See, back in the day, you didn't have to worry about all that responsibility. People go, oh, I don't want to do that. Now everybody sues you for trying to help. And I just won't have it. So that's my disclaimer. My disclaimer is, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Okay, I just throw the button off of it. I'm being a little too aggressive. I just lost a button. Oh, 2 buttons. They're easy enough to replace them. You just snap them back on. I'll do that later. Got one flying over here. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about if these little plastic caps come off. They go right back on. Okay, and then you just take your air, blow out your alcohol. I'm sorry. Blow the alcohol back out of here. Anyway, I'm not going to go through all this, but anyhow, you blow the alcohol out, and then you leave it out to dry maybe a day or 2. Make sure it's nice and dry before you put it back in, and then just reassemble it in there. It should work fine. If you have any problems, let me know. Comment if you want, and I'll reply. Thank you very much. I'll see you. Bye. Well, I didn't want to record anymore, but here's the. I spent a couple of minutes blow drying it with a blow dryer, the keyboard, but you can see keyboard works just fine. There, oh, okay, cancel that. But keyboard works fine. Every button on it works just great. That's all you have to do is rinse them out. Just remember this. Just remember this. You can't break broke, but if it ain't broke, you can't mess it up. So it's up to you. Like I said, I'm taking no responsibility for this. I've heard of 1,000 keyboards that don't work, and I just pop them out, wash them off, and put them back in. So good luck with that.